Today we're on board the Saxdor 270 GTO. We're on Southampton waters. The wind speeds are in excess of 20 knots. It's a bit choppy and it's extremely cold. On the boat we've got today, we have got the 300 V8. The boat's also been available with a 225 V6 and twin 200 V6s. So what we're going to do with this boat today is we're going to give you a full sea trial. In the very near future, we will also be testing this boat out with Maritime Filming UK on the twin 200 V6s with a different seating layout, so keep an eye out for that as well. Let's see how the Saxdor 270 GTO handles here on the Solent. So the specification of the boat we are testing today is pretty high. As said, it's got the Mercury V8 300 on it, but it's in white. This has got the wet bar option, which is an upgrade, and the teak table as well. It's got the skytop roof. GPS comes as standard on it, but it has the bow thruster, it has a windlass, it's got the foam flooring, sun pad at the front. It's also got the fresh water and toilet package, a fridge and an electric stove. It also has the transom gates, it has a rear shower, it has a ski pole, an audio system and a full enclosure canvas pack for the changeable conditions we're used to here on the British Isles. So there's well in excess of 20 knots of wind today. It's a bit of a chop, quite confused chop here in Southampton waters. We're going to start off heading downwind, put it through its paces, put it into some turns, show you what it does, and then bring it back into wind and then show you how the trim tabs operate as well. So I'm going to set off trim tabs completely out so they're not affecting it at all. Just so you know, we've got 54% of fuel, there'll be some water on board as well, and I say it's a pretty high spec boat, so it's a good indication of how the boat will run. I'll just take it easy up onto the plane, get used to the conditions, have a good look around. Go straight up there, nice and quick, 25 mile an hour already. It's a nice comfortable speed at 33 miles an hour. Might as well open it up now while we're here. As I say, the boat's running pretty true. We're slightly offset to one side with the camera gear. We're not quite open throttle yet, 47 miles an hour. Trim tabs, as I say, are not being used and neither is the trim yet. So 49, just over 49, I will get it to 50. 49 and a half, I'm just going to give it a little bit of trim. Yeah, we're up there to 50. I'll ease off a little bit for the benefit of the camera crew. And I'll trim back in again and put it into a turn. So trim right in for your turn. As I say, it's not very pleasant out here today. It's extremely cold and the chop is quite confused. But the boat handles it absolutely perfectly. Just introduce the trim tabs very slightly. Just levels the boat up in the wind. It's slightly to one side. But there's no slamming. It's cutting through the waves really, really nicely. I say we're doing 40 mile an hour head on into this. So the boat's running really nicely there at what, 22 miles an hour. Really comfortable, really stable. I say I have got a very slight amount of trim tab being used to bring this port side up a little bit. But as I say, it's extremely good in this chop. It would be beneficial to have the canvas pack on for the temperature, but yeah, for the pictures it doesn't look as good. Let's give it a quick blast, head on into wind. We're absolutely flying there. I've just brought these trim tabs up out of the way. I'm going to put it into a few turns. You do have fantastic visibility with this boat. When you're banking into the turn, you can see every corner, you can see in front of you, but even if you're banking so hard, you can still see through the skytop roof, which is a nice feature. It does offer an awful lot of protection, and then when you actually put the canvas pack on it on a day like today, which is extremely cold, as I keep saying, it actually gives you an awful lot more cover. I'll just ease it off and show you what fuel consumption it's using. So if we get it down to about 30 mile an hour, it's doing about 35 litres an hour. Take it down to a nice cruising speed. 25 miles an hour, it's doing 35 litres an hour. Wide open throttle is about 97 litres an hour. That's obviously without messing around with any trim, so you would bring that down. Straight head on into the wind now, 40 mile an hour, boat's running really true, not listing at all. I'd say it's not the best day to do this, but you can see the white horses, you can hear the wind, you should be able to appreciate how well this boat's handling in these conditions. Probably not the conditions you're likely to be in. So I hope that gives you a good insight into how the boat handles in these conditions. So we're going to head back down to Southampton dry stack where we launched this morning. Once we're moored up alongside, we will do a short but sweet key features video. So this is a quick overview of the Saxdor 270 GTO that I'm on at the moment. This boat's fitted with the Mercury V8 300. It also has the transom gates, the flooring fitted. It's available with the ski pole, which it has. You have a wet bar here, which is an option, which underneath it, you've got a stove, a sink, and a fridge. Forward, you've got a teak table. Your front two seats spin round, so you've got a good dining area. Lots of storage underneath this seat. There's a cabin for two down below that has a toilet as well. You've got a GPS as standard, tilt steering. This boat's fitted with a bow thruster, electric anchor, and a stereo system. There's also a canvas pack for this boat, which totally encloses the cockpit area, so it really does add a season to your boating. You've also got the skytop roof, which is an option on this, which is clear on the top, which makes your visibility fantastic and it looks amazing. Going through to the front of the boat, you've got these nice long rails, lots of cleats, lots of grab handles, and you've got a nice sun lounging area for two at the front. There's an electric anchor fitted on this boat as well, so this whole package here is available for around £150,000 exactly as you see it. To watch more Saxdor videos, please click here, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please click here. Thank you for watching.